What's up, Food 52? Your girl Millie Pantry here. Today we're gonna make a Cajun chicken with a Cajun rice. It's a wonderful one-pot dish that you and your family will love. So Cajun chicken and rice, what do you need? Cajun seasoning. So you can make your own Cajun seasoning at home. I have a combination of paprika, cayenne powder, some crushed red pepper flakes, onion powder, garlic powder, some oregano, thyme. If you have some Italian seasoning, you could totally use that, and salt and pepper. If you want to make this a salt-free version, totally omit the salt. Okay, so we're just gonna get it all into a little bowl. And there you have it, a nice Cajun seasoning blend. And you can make this as spicy as you want. I like a little heat. So now let's get into our chicken. I have some boneless skin on chicken thighs. However, you can leave the bone in. It'll give your rice some extra flavor from that bone. You can actually use some breast. I'm not a big breast person. You could take the skin off, but I like the skin because it adds extra flavor. So we have our chicken in a bowl. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my seasoning out of this bowl, and I'm gonna create like a little paste with this. Need some seasoning in here. And I'm gonna add a little bit of oil to this, just a little bit. I'm gonna add this directly to my chicken, and I'm just gonna use my hands and massage in. Then I'm gonna go wash my hands. So now I'm gonna put a touch more oil into my pan. We don't want anything to stick. Okay, and then I'm gonna take our chicken and we're gonna place it in the pan skin side down. See, we're filming something, so all of this wonderful stuff is actually chopped for me, but this will be the time that you'll chop all of your vegetables, you know, do a 1-2 shimmy dance, you know, text. All right, I have a thing about texting in the kitchen. I want you guys to leave me a comment on that because I feel like phones are the most unsanitary thing in the world. You take it with you to the bathroom, you walk outside with it. So drop in the comments, do you guys actually use your phones in the kitchen? Okay, now we're gonna flip our chicken. Beautiful. We're gonna cook it on the other side for about a minute, but don't forget we don't have to cook the chicken all the way through because we're gonna add the chicken back into our rice. So we are not going to clean out this pan. We have all this goodness in there. Now we're gonna add our Holy Trinity. And you may ask, what is the Holy Trinity? Green bell peppers, celery, and onions. Gonna saute this and add a little bit of salt, fresh cracked black pepper, and so you see how most of the fat is absorbed because it wasn't that much that we put in the pot. Now, since we do have a little bit of fat, I'm gonna add some butter. The reason why we add butter and oil because we don't want that butter to burn. Nobody wants no burned vegetables. So now that we sauteed our vegetables, we're gonna add our garlic. And the reason why we don't add our garlic when we start to saute our vegetables because the garlic will burn. See, those vegetables went for a couple minutes. We're gonna saute this garlic until it becomes fragrant. I smell it already. Just get it mixed in there. And to this mixture, I'm gonna add a little bit more of our Cajun seasoning. And we're gonna saute it here. And not only is this gonna flavor the rice, but we kinda add it to the vegetables because we wanna bloom the spice. We wanna open it up. You know, Cajun seasoning is such an earthy spice. You wanna get as much flavor into this whole entire dish as possible. One thing I like about soul food cooking, it's simple ingredients, it's pantry ingredients. things that are accessible, you know? And so now we're gonna actually add our rice to our vegetable mixture. And now we're toasting our rice a little bit, just bringing all of our flavors together. Now, I love to do it this way because sometimes you add rice then liquid in the seasoning. You'll see like those little patches of seasoning. This way you know it's fully combined. And again, we're developing flavor. And now it's time to add our liquid. We have some chicken stock here. So look how quickly that came together. Have some rice, some vegetables. So good. Okay. I think it needs a little bit more salt. Just a tad. A little bit more black pepper. But it has great spice to it, but it's not spicy. Okay. And if you want to taste it, then you can, but you will not use the same spoon because we don't double dip. You'll wash it or get another spoon. And now we're gonna add our chicken back to our rice. And that's going in there. All the juices. So now that we have our rice and our chicken going together, we're gonna bring it up to a boil, then down to a simmer until all of the liquid has evaporated. Our rice is nice and tender. And while we're waiting for our chicken and rice dish to be prepared or cooked, I want you to like and subscribe. Okay, so you know that your rice is done when all of the liquid has cooked off, and you can kind of see it, and you can go in there and taste to make sure it's not hard. I'm gonna garnish it up with some parsley and some green onions, and we'll go in for a taste. Spicy, flavorful. I hope that you guys try this recipe. Like it, share it, drop me a line in the comments. Let me know what you think of it. But most importantly, make it your own. And what would you like to see me make next time? Looking forward to seeing you guys again soon. Take care.